and we'll go through everybody that gets checked in and so forth, and then if you don't mind, maybe bringing up the last part of the net, and just to catch any stragglers and so forth, and maybe some folks we don't hear because the propagation is weird. All right, back to you, WA4KM in the pre-net, KF4TXQ.
All righty, you're strong, Sam. You're 30 over. Good coffee, and the band I think is getting better, and I appreciate it, and we will do, that'll be perfectly fine with me. Seems to work out for us all. Okay, next on the list, we got Manuel down there, y'all. It's Manuel's birthday. We can do something a little different. Everybody, y'all want to key up? You can do it at once, I guess. I don't know. And tell Manuel before I call on him. Hold on, Manuel. Y'all give Manuel a big happy birthday. And I'll unkey. So, KW4TV, stand by, y'all. Tell him happy birthday. Happy birthday, Manuel.
Happy birthday, Manuel. Hope you have a wonderful day.
Wow, you know what? That was almost like Andy would call angel music with y'all keyed up. That was pretty good. Anyway, hope you have many more there, Manuel. All right, next on the list, and which you were the loudest, is Mac up in Ballground. Mac, over to you, sir. I hope you're doing well. W4AX. This is WA4KM.
Thanks, Kevin. I'll be exceptionally short so you can get everyone else in. Just want to say a special hello to my friend Bob, K4BKC. I hope you're feeling better, my friend. Back over to you. WA4KM, W4AX.
Absolutely. It's so good to hear you back on the air, Bob. Matter of fact, I'm going to jump down here and let you go ahead and make one, and then we'll pick up John VZS. So, Bob, hope you're doing well up there in Columbia. We sure been praying about you, and we don't just say it. We really do it, brother. K4BKC, the president of the SAMRC Swamp Fellowship Net. Bob, come on in here. This is WA4KM.
WA4KM and pre-net. This is K4BKC. Well, good evening, Kevin. Hello, Mac. Good to hear you also. It's good to be able to be on tonight. I'm gradually improving, and I appreciate everybody's thoughts and prayers. Had some storms early this morning, but everything's cleared off, and it's been a beautiful day here. So I won't keep it. I appreciate you letting me jump in. WA4KM, K4BKC.
Okay, well, we sure appreciate you stopping by, Bob, and I hope you continue to get better. Of course, you know, I've had my health issues, and a lot of us do too, and we sure missed you, and it's sure good to hear you. Let's see, where are we at? Okay, I'm going back down there to pick up John. John, over to you for your comments, and then we'll pick up some more. We got plenty here, guys. Don't panic. We'll pick up some more here for Sam. So K4VZS, John, down to you, WA4KM.
W4KM, K4VZS. Well, it's pretty bad down here. It's noisy. Can't hear anybody. I can just copy you. I couldn't hear Mac. That's a rare case. We've had lousy weather, though. There's been some hot sun out tonight. A little over 200 watts. I'm in the process of installing antenna tuners and working on radios and doing rewinding and rewiring and just a bunch of stuff going on, and I'm pretty set up and doing a bit on the S line. You know, just staying busy. And what I can hear sounds good, but it's a little off tonight. W4AMI Club.
Okay, John. Yeah, it's rough. It is rough, that's for sure. But hopefully this time change. It was really rough about an hour ago. Me and Sam and Mac was in here, so it's definitely helping with a little bit later time. And you're sounding good here. And yeah, that's always good to hear back before my door's off, but he is my neighbor. Okay, moving right along. Let's go down and pick. Well, hold on. Let me take a standby here, guys, and see if we've got some more people out there that would like to get on the pre-net roster this evening for the SAMRC Swamp Fellowship Net. If you'd like to get on the roster, please come at this time. W4AMI.
W4AMI.
N4OZI.
Kilo 3, Foxtrot, Zulu, Delta.
Okay, hey, good evening to you, Rob. Good to hear you up there in the metropolis of Dawsonville, AB4AM, and then Alan, you may be on a different rig. You can tell me in a little bit. OZI, and then I heard something ending in Delta. Could you please give me your call again, sir? The station out there that had a Delta in his call, could you please try it again?
Kilo 3, Foxtrot, Zulu, Delta, K3FZD.
Oh, wow, I got you good that time. I don't know what happened on the first go-around. It was up the band or something. Anyway, but I got you on here. Thank you, sir, for checking in. You're a regular here. I should have known that. Anyone else wishing to get on the roster, please come at this time. We'll pick some more up. I think I heard some more, but we'll pick some more up, guys. Y'all don't run off. Okay, next on the list, I got W4MA. It's over to you, sir, for your comments, and then we'll pick up Ken, 3JWI.
WA4KM from W4MA. Hello, Kevin. This is Bill in North Georgia. And 47 degrees. We're trying to dry out. Had a little bit of rain, a lot of wind last night. And thanks for doing the pre-net. Sound like you got a good list going. I'll let you go. Get back to your work. WA4KM, W4MA.
Okay, Bill. Well, you're balling in here from North Georgia, and appreciate you stopping by. Good signal, by the way, too, as well. Okay, next on the list, we'll go up to Harrison and pick up Ken, K3JWI, and then Dr. Ron will follow. Ken, over to you for your comments. Hope you're doing well up here in Harrison, and it's 60 degrees here, by the way.
WA4KM, K3JWI, and the group. I'll keep it short. You've got a long list, and we'll add all our comments when the net gets going. But Bob, good to hear you, and happy birthday down in Florida. Other than that, Kevin, thanks for picking me up. K3JWI, Harrison, Tennessee.
All right. You're sounding good as always. And thank you, Rob. Rob just texted me. I didn't hear him, but AB4AM just texted me that Don was trying to get in. Don, if you could hear me on Tick Ridge, I got you on the list, K5HFG. So we'll get to you here in a little bit. We got a long list, brother. Please hang in. Next on the list, we got Dr. Ron down there in Concord. WB4GWA, over to you, sir, for your comments. This is WA4KM.
Okay, Kevin, WA4KM from WB4GWA. Good evening to you. Happy birthday, Manuel. And hello, Bob. Good to hear you. John, I'm copying you quite well from Pensacola. The band is a little rough going that direction, I guess, but I'm hearing you well, and hearing Don from Tick Ridge even. So, Kevin, you got a lot on your plate tonight, and appreciate you being there. WA4KM, WB4GWA Concord.
Thank you, Ron, and I appreciate it. Yeah, it's a big list, but you know I love this stuff, and we're going to stay here until the last one's called, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Big list, by the way, it is. All right, let me break and put a little mark there. And pick up Richard down there in Florida, W4WFL, and then we'll pick up Roy after that. Richard, over to you for your comments. WA4KM.
Okay, thank you, Kevin. This is W4WFL. We had a wonderful day down here today. A bit cloudy with just a little bit of sun here and there, but other than that, not bad, and up in Villarica Johnson Viking running today, so I think it's working within the engineering and the helicopters SX-71 doing my listening. So that's all I got here, and I'll be standing by for net, and I want to say hello to everybody here on the pre-net. I'm supposed to turn it over to Roy. So Roy, here it comes to you. W4I Diddle Diddle. This is W4WFL Pensacola.
Well, okay. You sounding good, Bill, on the Villarica Viking, and that's correct. Roy, over to you. W4I Diddle Diddle. Go ahead and make one, sir. This is WA4KM in the pre-net of the SAMRC Swap and Fellowship Net.
Thank you, Kevin. Good evening to everybody. This is W4I Diddle Diddle there in Pensacola. And the band ain't over yet, Kevin, but we're here. So looking forward to a good net. You're doing a great job with the pre-net. Back to you from W4I Diddle Diddle, Pensacola.
All right, Roy, when I'm copying, you're actually coming up, so it is getting, as Eddie Brown will say, the I-10 curtain's lowering a little bit. So hopefully pick y'all up. I heard Tom in there earlier. Let me see if I can pick him up. W9TAB, if you're in there, pick it up. We're going to AIL next, Donnie. Tom, pick it up if you're in there. WA4KM. I don't think I heard him. Is he in there?
Yeah, not there, Kevin.
Hey, that's Stan. I'm going to put you on here, too. I recognize that. W4KR, Stan the man. Okay, next on the list, we got KO4AIL. Donnie, is that you? Come on in here and make one. This is the Tuesday night Southeastern AM Radio Club Swap and Fellowship Net, and we're glad you're here. Over to you, sir, for your comments. Okay, maybe he'll come back. He checks in other nets as well, like Lenny. Let's see. Next on the list, I've got K5CUB. That's be Lee. Lee, over to you for your comments. This is WA4KM.
Nobody can hear me. It's getting better, though. I'm hearing you a whole lot better than when it first started 20 minutes ago. Band is seems to be getting better. I guess I ought to look on and see where you're located. You may tell me, Kevin. I don't know where you're at. I think you're in Georgia somewhere. You may let me know. I'm here in San Cleves, Mississippi, down on the coast, or close to the coast, out in the country, near about the coast. But anyway, yes, it is. Listen till next time. If you don't mind, Kevin, what's your QTH? Back to you. WA4KM, K5CUB.
Hey, Lee, I'm over here in West Georgia. I'm about 46 miles west of Atlanta and about 24 miles east of the Alabama line over here right outside of, if you know where Six Flags is, I'm west of Six Flags. I just tell people that. And West Georgia over here, Villarica. So anyway, I hope that helped you out. West Georgia. Okay, next on the list here, I'm going to get through these. KE4HIE. Sir, it's over to you for your comments. This is WA4KM.
Your turn, John.
Send it to him, Manuel, if you can hear him.
Hello, test, hello.
Okay, well, we got him on the list along with Tom and who's the other one here? HIL, which is Donnie down there. Maybe it'll pick up a little better. I'm looking on the screen here. Somebody's fired up on 3880, so anyway. All right, moving right along. Let's see if we can pick up KB4 as BWM, Big Wild Monkey, I think's what Manuel called you. Y'all must be awful good friends. Over to you, sir, for your comments.
BWM, it is your turn, sir. I guess that they're doing what Sam says, run over.
Okay, I got him on here. Is it Kilo Bravo or Kilo Delta, Manuel?
No, Kilo Delta 4 Bravo Whiskey Mike. His name is Mike.
Okay, you know, I keep a ledger here, Mike. Okay. Kilo Delta, I had him as Kilo Bravo. Okay. Alrighty, next on the list, Eddie Brown, KA4AMI. Eddie Brown, what's going on down in Williamson? This is WA4KM.
Okay, WA4KM, this is KA4AMI. Looks like I don't have any audio. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's something a little wrong here. I'm going to have to switch rigs, I guess. Can you copy me okay, over?
Oh, yeah, you were light when you first come in earlier. I could barely hear you, but I'm copying you. You can come up a little bit if you want, but yeah, I'm hearing you good. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Well, didn't look that great over there on the scope. Anyway, I just want to say, personally say a happy birthday to Manuel down there. And Manuel, you have a little catching up to get with me. I remember when Moby Dick was a minnow and Dead Sea was just 6. So I hope you make it that long. Nothing here, Kevin. Just worried about my signal here. I don't see a lot of modulation over there on the scope, so I may have to change rigs here. KW A4KM, this is KA4AMI.
Yeah, you got plenty of signal. Your audio is down from what it normally is. I'm copying you okay. I mean, you could stand to probably come up some more, but I'm hearing you just fine, Eddie Brown. All righty, next on the list, we're going to send it up to the metropolis of Dawsonville, Georgia, to my good friend Rob. AB4AM, over to you for your comments, Rob, and thanks for the text. WA4KM.
All right, Kevin, fine business, WA4KM in the group. This is AB4AM coming to you from the big metropolis of Dawsonville, Georgia. I was having a little trouble with my audio earlier, still having a little bit of trouble. Lost the channel on one of my on my equalizer, so on my soundboard. So I've been that might be part of what I've been chasing. So we'll see. Hopefully the audio is a little bit better than what it has been. It's looking a little better on the scope, but still hitting a little hard peak every now and then. So I've got some feedback coming in somewhere. But anyway, we'll get on that. At least we found out we had a bad channel. So I wasn't having any audio coming out a little while ago, but. Other than that, good being here, and hopefully propagation is going to hold up, and we'll have a good net. So I'll pass it back over there to you, Kevin. Appreciate you picking me up. WA4KM in the group, AB4AM from the big metropolis.
Oh, you sound just fine. Not a problem at all. Rob, not Bob. Sorry. All righty, we got about 4 more. We got Alan, FZD, Don, Tick Ridge, and then Stan. But let me take a standby, guys, real quick to see if we can get some more on this long list. My name's Kevin. This is the Tuesday night Southeastern AM Radio Club Swap and Fellowship Net. If you'd like to get on the pre-net roster, the net's going to start in about 5 minutes. Please come at this time. This is WA4KM.
WA4II.
WB4KKJ.
Okay, hey Greg, got you on there, WA4II, and we got WB4KKJ. Good to hear you guys. Anyone else wishing to get on the pre-net roster, please come at this time. Come again? Oh, I might need a little help with that. Someone picking this gentleman up? I've seen a good signal, but I couldn't hear no audio on the gentleman that just tried to check in. Can anyone hear him by any chance? Well, don't run off. We'll get you on the list, sir. We got a big list here, and we'd love to have you. Please don't leave. Okay, let's see here. We got Ellen, N4OZI. Ellen, up to you for your comments. This is W4AMI.
Okay, Kevin. Give me a second here. Turn this down a bit. Here we go. Yeah, this is N4OZI. We're on the Sam's favorite rig, the ICOM 7300, using an SM50 desk mic and driving the Blue Ameritron. So that's why it sounds a little different setup. Receiving on the RSPDX receiver here. So I'll keep it short. Got a big list and appreciate you calling it, but everybody's sounding good, and it sure is good to have the new time for the net. Really got good signal, so I won't keep it. Back to you there, Kevin, WA4KM, and thanks for calling the pre-net. It's N4OZI.
Okay, Alan. Well, you sound good on the 7300. No complaints here. It was different than the Flex and the other rigs, but it sounds good. Perfectly fine. All righty, let me pick up Don if he can hear me. K5HFG out there on top Tick Ridge. It's over to you for your comments in the pre-net, Don. Come on in, WA4KM.
WA4KM, this is K5HFG. I am receiving you fine, Kevin. You have a good signal. I've heard everybody so far tonight. Once again, a little light on the signals, but I thought maybe propagation was frowning on me. But I'm in. I appreciate you picking me up. Back to you, WA4KM K5HFG.
KC9QJNE.
Who was that again? Come in.
Kilo Charlie 9 Queen Japan Echo KC9QJE, and then Tim Tango India Mike.
Okay, let me see if I've got you right here. We're fixing to start the net. Is that Kilo Charlie 9 Quebec Japan Quebec? Is that right?
Negative. My last letter. The last letter is Echo. Over.
Okay, I think I missed the last part of that. I've got some static crashes down here. Could you give it to me one more time? I've got KC9QJ, and I think I got a Q. I got a question mark. If you could just hand that to me for Sam, I'd appreciate it.
Queen Japan Echo, Kevin.
Echo is the last letter.
I got you. Thank you, Stan. Yep. All right. KC9QJE, Sam. Kilo Charlie 9, Quebec, Japan, Echo. Thank you, Stan. Okay, guys. Well, we've got K3FZD and Stan, KR, and III, and KKJ, and now Quebec, Japan, Echo. We didn't get to you guys, but we're fixing to start the net off. And Sam, I have you on there. We had a long list, gentlemen. I appreciate you stopping by. And before I do this, let me just go ahead and do my little thing here. For everyone out there listening, shortwave on the radio, wants to know about what the net's about. This is the Tuesday night SAMRC, which stands for the Southeastern AM Radio Club Swap and Fellowship Net. I've been meeting here for 28 or 9 years, almost 30 years. If you'd like to find out what the net's about, the bylaws, and become a member, get a member number. It does not cost anything. And I'd like to get a certificate even. Eddie Brown will mail you one of those out. And check out the website too. Lots of beautiful pictures, projects going on, radios for sale. You name it, a list of all the members on here. And it's just a great website to see what this is all about. And it's been going on for many years. And it is one of my favorite nets, the longest net running. And that web address is whiskey4alphamikeindia.org, Oscar Romeo Golf. So that's W4AMI.org, O-R-G. Okay, I got that out of the way. Sam, it's over to you. I went over a little bit, but I want to get that out there on the air, and you can pick up these other guys and Dr. Ron and Bob's in there too. So over to you, Sam, for your comments. This is WA4KM. Thanks, guys, for the pre-net. Over to you, Sam, for the actual net. KF4TXQ. Over to you, sir.
Okay, WA4KM. In the pre-net, this is KF4TXQ. Now, assuming the call W4AMI. And good to hear everybody. Boy, what a list. You done good on that pre-net there, Kevin. I'll tell you right now you did. And the band's a little squirrely, but you're coming in great. And a lot of the folks are coming in great, so there you are. Okay, let me go down the list of the officers. We'll run the officers first. And let's see. Bob, K4, BKC in Columbia, Tennessee. He's our president. You're first on the list here. Go ahead, Brother Bob. Good to have you back with us. This is W4AMI.
Well, W4AMI and the net. This is K4 BKC. Well, good evening, Sam, and good evening to everyone on the net. I'd like to welcome everyone to the Southeastern AM Radio Club Swap and Fellowship Net. We're here every Tuesday evening, as Kevin has said. And we appreciate you taking the time to stop by and check in with us. Yeah, I've heard a lot of folks. The band is quite noisy here. I've got a loud buzz on everything. I checked the receivers in Birmingham, and they're the same way, so I don't think it's my receiver. I think it's just the band. But it's been a beautiful day here in Columbia, and it's a pleasure to be able to check in tonight. Thank you all for your thoughts and prayers in my absence. And Sam, I hope you and Miss Mary are doing well. And happy birthday to Manuel. So back to you, Sam. W4AMI. This is K4BKC. 73, everyone.
Well, 73's to you, Bob, and appreciate you being there. And yeah, let's just all think happy birthday thoughts for Manuel. And next on the list, we've got our trustee, WB4GWA, Dr. Ron in Concord, Georgia. Dr. Ron, it is your turn, sir. WB4GWA, this is W4AMI.
Okay, Sam, W4AMI and WB4GWA. Good evening to you, and good evening to everybody else who's checked in. Got a long, long list. It sure is good to hear everybody, and again, happy birthday to Manuel down there. And the band here is like it is everywhere else, I guess, a little up and down. It's 63 degrees here in Concord and still rainy, so we're kind of kicked back here and enjoying all these AM signals. Sam, you sound really good in here, and let you carry on here. W4AMI and WB4GWA Concord.
Mighty fine, Dr. Ron. If you're on Millie, you're sounding good as always. And fine signal. Hope everything's good in Concord. And while I got it, let me bend y'all's ear a little bit. I'm on the hunt for another Little Hoss box. I want to clone Little Hoss in the same box. I want to have an exact rig, have them sitting side by side. And I love to have twins. But anyhow, this is a Radio Marine Corporation of America, RMCA, built by RCA, and the rig is Tango 397/SRT48, SRT4 Alpha, and it says transmitter Radio Marine Corporation of America. It was built for the U.S. Army, and but actually it's a shipboard receiver. They use them on the Victory ships, I think. and a lot of other places and so forth. But anyway, it's a beautifully built rig, no doubt about it. It has a pair of 813s in it, and it did have an 807 oscillator and 807 multiplier driver, and it's strictly CW. It was either CW or it was modulated CW. And of course, all of that has been redone so that I can use it as a linear, and excite it with my 7300, which I dearly love, as y'all know. But anyhow, y'all be on the lookout for one. I put a post on QTH, and when I posted I was looking for one, that was like putting out a trot line for scammers, because I started getting all these scammers that were saying, oh, I got one that's in beautiful shape, and they'd attach a picture that they got off of the internet, and they quoted a price and said where they were and all this kind of stuff, the ones that responded anyway. And so that's what you're up against. So I thought I'd be in a little more friendly environment by posting it here on the SMRC. So anyway, y'all looking for me, Radio Marine, ANSRT-4A radio transmitting set. And if anybody can put me on the one, I'd be much obliged to you. Okay, I'm done. All right, let's go on down the list and pick up Eddie Brown. KA4AMI in Williamson. It is your turn, sir. W4AMI.
Yeah, first question is, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you fine now. I tell you right now, I hear you a lot more better. Did you put the gates on?
I failed to get down here early enough to tune it up. I don't know what's wrong. It's just not putting the audio out for whatever reason. But anyway, we reverted back to the People's Radio here, the Johnson Viking Ranger. Listen on the SX73 with a little help from SB220. And seems to be working real fine for a minute, because I just got a notice that we got lightning detected in the area. Anyway, we're doing good here, and looking forward to the Sam Fest. That hadn't been mentioned on, I believe it's April the 6th, Saturday, and looking forward to coming down there, Sam. And that's about all from here. I don't have anything to report treasury-wise, or anything of any intelligence anyway. So here we are, and we're going to go work on the gates a little bit. So 7-3s to everybody now, and again, happy birthday to Manuel down there. And good to hear everybody. W4AMI, this is KA4AMI.
Okay, mighty fun. Eddie Brown, appreciate all you do for AM and the net and so forth, and you're sounding great on the People's Radio. You can't lose with a Ranger and an amp. That's a good way to go. Okay, I'm going to remind everybody that we're having the Spring Sam Fest. We're going to eat down at Popular Dogs, and Popular Dogs is about 3.5 miles from here, and easy to get to. And we got it posted on the website and so forth. And but anyway, we're going to meet about 11 o'clock Central Time at Popular Dogs, and we're going to eat. And they have good food and great prices, and they're looking for us. So anyway, and then after we eat and socialize and get through yakking and telling jokes and lies, then we'll come down here to those that want to do a little tailgate in the front yard here at the house. And anybody who wants to come in and see my crazy QTH, you're welcome to do so. So anyway, thanks a whole lot, y'all. Okay, let me go to Birthday Boy now. KW4 TV, Tall Mountain, Georgia. No, Tall Mountain, Florida. I'm sorry, put you in the wrong one. And happy birthday to you again. This is W4AMI. It is your turn.
W4AMI, KW4 TV. Well, thank you, Sam. It's always a pleasure to get in here and hear you. And goodness, I've had a great day today. I tried to keep it quiet, but you know how Facebook is. You can't keep your birthday quiet anymore. Roy and Gail gave me a call and sang happy birthday to me. I've never heard Roy and Gail sing and play the guitar. You have thoroughly missed a good treat. They are really good gospel singers, good people. But anyway, just wanted to say hello to everybody. It's just good to be on here tonight. And I'm on the M-Tron tonight. Got the 728F in it, a couple of them. So maybe I'm making it to you, Sam. And I hopefully I can make it to the Sam Fest. I would love to. With that, I'll turn it back over to you, Sam. And I'm having a good birthday, by the way. W4AMI. Oh, one more thing. You guys keep my daughter in your prayers and thoughts. She's got surgery in the morning for the cancer on her breast, so keep her in your thoughts and prayers. So back at you, Sam. W4AMI, KW4TV.
Amtron's loud.
I tell you right now, Manuel, we'll sure keep your daughter in our prayers, and you too. And anyway, good to have you with us, and let's hope and pray everything goes well. And everybody, let's follow suit with what Kevin did on the pre-net. And let's all key up when I say go, and just wish Manuel a happy birthday. We'll hear some more of that angel music. Go! Happy birthday! Happy birthday, Manuel!
Happy birthday, Manuel!
Happy birthday, Manuel!
From W4GUZ up here in western North Carolina. Happy birthday.
Okay, W4GUZ, I got you on the tail in there, and I'm putting you on the bottom of the list. You'll be the tail gunner. So anyway, this is W4AMI, and we're going to head on down the list. Let me finish writing over here. If I don't write it down, I'll forget it. You know how that is. Be a little dead air here for about 5 seconds. Over.
Put Virgil on there, too.
W4MAC on the end of that list.
You can put AL0F on the caboose.
Hey, Tim.
Happy birthday, Manuel.
What was this call again?
N4 Study Your Bible. AL0F. Tim.
Happy birthday, Manuel. Tom, W9AB.
Thank you, thanks.
Well, we got 3 more good ones on there, so we're going to head on down the list. This is W4AMI, and we're just having a wonderful time on Manuel's birthday on SAMRC Net. And next we have Mac, W4AX in Ball Ground, Georgia. Mac, it is your turn, sir. Let us hear that wonderful 20V3. Over.
All right, thanks so much, Sam. Thanks so much, Sam, and thanks for running the net, and same to you, Kevin. And I'm over here working on my second 3CX 3000 amplifier, and I'm pretty sure it's going to work because I drew some blood, so that always makes your electronics work good. Keep the magic smoke in and donate a little blood. And I'm on the Collins 20V3, and Stan, for you, W4KR, I'm running the 212Z1 audio console into it, just so you can get an idea of how that sounds. All right, thanks so much again, Sam. I know you got a big group. AF4TXQ, W4AX, Ball Ground.
Okay, Mac, well, you're sounding great as always, and great to have you with us. Okay, let's go down to Pensacola. John, K4VZS, it is your turn, sir. W4AMI.
W4AMI, K4VZS. Well, I think Manuel's trying to catch up with me, but... Mac, you're busting in here now, and I'm at Johnson Industrial Lot tonight, and listening on the HO 60. Everything is going good. Lots of projects, and trying to finish a few up. Enjoying the net. So, turn back to you, Sam. W4AMI, K4VZS, let's go.
Okay, proud to have you with us, John. And we appreciate all you do for AM radio and the net especially. So anyhow, I'm going to interject here. Jim, N4ZQN in Douglasville, Georgia. Are you there? Over. Well, he emailed me, and I don't know whether he'd be in. He was going to check in, but anyway, Jim has got some nice radios. He's getting elderly now, and he's got a Drake B-line, Drakes and so forth, and he's got several Collins pieces to sell, and he said he's going to sell them right. So anyway, that is N4 Zulu Quebec Nancy in Douglasville, Georgia. So anyway, maybe he'll check back in and list them and so forth, but anyhow, that's thought I'd mention him. All right, we're going to keep on going down the list. Okay, Mr. Bill, W4MA, between LJ and Dahlonega. This is W4AMI.
Yeah, W4AMI from W4MA. Good evening, Sam. Good evening to the SAMRC group. Name here is Bill, Bravo India Lima Lima in North Georgia. About 47 degrees, and we got a little fog on the ridges, low overcast, no rain. Running the Johnson Ranger tonight, that's my normal, with a Johnson Curry amp, 75A4. Wish Manuel a happy birthday, and Bob K4BKC. I hope you get to feeling better and on the mend. Hello to Rob, AB4AM. Haven't heard you in a while. Glad to see you and meet you a couple of weeks ago. Thanks, Sam, for doing the net. Thanks, Kevin, pre-net. Both y'all doing a great job. Big list for you, Sam. You're doing a great job. W4AMI, W4MA, 73.
73 to you, Mr. Bill. Good to have you with us, and you're sounding great as always. Okay, going on down the list here. We've got Richard, W4WFL, or as he says, W4 West Florida. He's in Pensacola. Go ahead, Richard. It is your turn, sir. W4AMI.
Many more, and we've had some good days down here in Pensacola. Once in a while, the sun peeked through, and looks like we got a little bit of sun, and the sun will start to go down. But overall, we've had a good day today, and got a little confidence starting, and things going well. I'm out here, and wish everybody WFL in Pensacola, Florida.
Mighty good, Richard. All right, appreciate you being here, and you're sounding good. Okay, we're going to head on down to Tom, W9TAB. It is your turn, sir. I think you're in Pensacola. This is W4AMI.
W9TAB, over to you.
W9TAB. Sounds good here in Pensacola. Happy birthday, Manuel. We have a whole bunch more. I'm counting on 30 or 40 more this day. Proud of it. Anyway, I'm in the Collins 3232, 75A2 receiver. D104 Mike, the usual suspect. Doing work around the ham shack, built a couple things, got them commissioned, installed, worked great. And doing some more builds. Gotta stay busy. Anyway, joining the net, Mother's Day is cloudy, warming up the last clear down service. I'm always looking at all I got in the net. Thanks again, Sam.
good evening to you, Tom, and you're sounding great on that classic Old Testament calling station of yours. It really sounds good. Okay, here we go. Roy, I hope you're feeling as good as you look. W4I Diddle Diddle in Pensacola. W4AMI.
Woo, Lord.
Thank you, Sam. Good evening to you and all the North. Well, first of all, Sam, I want to personally thank Dr. Ron, Eddie Brown, and Bob, BKC, the president of the club, for changing the time and moving this thing back an hour so us boys down here in Pensacola could participate. Real fine, fellas. I thank you so much and appreciate it. Well, I ain't got anything for the North, so I'm just glad to be here, as this many people used to say, on the brand new life. And I'm running my 990, Yaesu 990 this season, a little SB 200. About 200 watts. I hope everybody can hear this station. The band seems to be getting a little bit better. But anyway, I'll call Sam. We got a big list, and so I won't get in the way. I'll close with this little statement, Sam. I hope everybody out in radio land feels as good as I look. Back to you, Sam, from W4. Diddle Diddle, Pensacola. Happy birthday, Manuel.
Thank you for being there, Roy, and it's always a pleasure, and it's always entertaining to have you on the net. Okay, Donnie, KO4 Alpha India Lima, KO4 AIL. It is your turn, sir. W4AMI.
Well, not really.
I know hear him. Did anybody hear him?
Your turn, Donnie. KO4AIL.
Go ahead, Donnie.
I'm his neighbor, and I don't hear him, so he's probably not there right now.
Maybe he's RUNNOFT, as they say on Old Brother Where Out There. Okay, let's go to Lee, K5 CUB in Van Cleve, Mississippi. It is your turn, Lee. W4AMI.
Well, all right there, Sam. Appreciate it. And let me start off by saying happy birthday, Manuel. I hope you're having a great day and lots of ice cream. That's what I like on my birthday. And I'm just on the same old equipment, National NC 125, little old Harvey Wells T90, using an Ameritron AL80B to help it out, running about a 200 watt or so carrier. And the band is improving, at least for me here in Van Cleve. I'm hearing everybody pretty good now. Where an hour or so ago I was having trouble. Sam, tomorrow about 5 o'clock, if you are around and not doing that, listen for me on 3885. I'll be calling Don, KS1 up there. And normally you can hear the other of us, but we'll be on there about 5 o'clock trying it anyway. Might be a little bit early, but hey, we're going to give it a whirl. All right, back to you, Sam, and happy birthday again, Manuel. W4AMI, K5CUB.
Fine business, Lee. You got a great signal coming in from Van Cleve, and I usually always have my 7300 on listening and so forth, so if the band allows, I'll be glad to get in there with y'all. Okay, going on down the list, we got John, KE4HIE, Kilo Echo 4, Hotel India Echo. It is your turn, sir. W4AMI.
Well, I appreciate that. And first of all, I want to say happy birthday to my good buddy Manny. I hope you have many, many more. And most report here, I'm talking on the little old Icon 718 right now, using a little Icon bus mic and about 40 watts of output power, about 40 watts. So I hope y'all can hear me. Back to my control, KE4HA.
Okay, Fine business there, John. It's good to have you with us, and you putting a good S9 to S10 signal here into Lake Martin, Alabama, and so forth. Appreciate you being with us. Okay, let's go to Mike, KD4, Bravo Whiskey Mike, KD4 BWM. It is your turn, sir, W4AMI.
Woo! Go ahead, Michael.
Don't hear him, Sam. Study your Bible.
Okay, mighty fine. Appreciate it. I think you're Greg, but anyway, let's go on down the list here. Next we have Rob, AB4AM, in the big seaport town of Dawsonville, Georgia. It is your turn, W4AMI. Big carry and no audio.
You didn't have no audio, Rob. Try it again.
Hearing you, so we'll come back to you a little later. All right, let's go to Woodstock, Georgia. N4OZI, Allen, it is your turn, sir. W4AMI.
Okay, Sam, W4AMI in the net. This is N4OZI, and Sam, I'm using your favorite, the 7300, driving the Blue Ameritron tonight. A little different setup, but works pretty good. Sounds different, I'm sure. Got this microphone, this SM50. This thing is, you got to really respect it. This thing really picks up. So they tell me if I'm not careful, I can overmodulate on it. So I have to stay away from it a little bit, or either turn the mic gain down, one of the two. Anyway, that's what we're running. That's why we sound a little different setup. I don't run it normally on here, but I thought I'd give it a shot today. Anyway, it's been a good day. Got a little over an inch of rain, and got a lot of stuff done on the inside of the QTH here, and got to get out and get some errands done tomorrow, but it should be a pretty good day tomorrow. We're going to have some nice weather and be great for Easter, so that'll be looking good. That's all I got. I don't want to keep it. It's certainly great to hear everybody in there. Everybody's sounding really good. Kevin, you're booming in up here like you always do. Got a real good copy on you, and of course, Sam, you're sounding good too. So I'll send it back to you, Sam. W4AMI, N4OZI.
Okay, Alan, mighty fine. Well, you're sounding good on the 7300, and but anyway, I haven't ever found a microphone that sounds any better than this 219 microphone that came with the 7300. And man, they sound great right out of the box. I'll tell you what. And that's why I decided to just make that the center of my station. And I made me some amplifiers and things to go with it. And of course, came up with this outlandish scheme of running a pair of 813s triode connected, and run my ladder line straight out of the link on the tank coil right up to the feed point of a 3885 inverted V. And I got one knob tuning. I just tuned the plate tank pattern, and that's all you got to do. Just tune it for maximum output, and you're done. So anyway, that's what I do. And I may be ignorant and doing wrong, but that's okay. It works for me, and if it works for me, that's good enough for me. All right, going on down the list. Let's see here. Ken, K3JWI in Harrison, Tennessee. It is your turn, sir. W4AMI.
W4AMI, K3JWI, Harrison, Tennessee, where it's hanging in at about 62 degrees, but going to taper off here soon. Good evening, everyone. Happy birthday down in Florida again. And Bob, good to hear you as well. Just wanted to get in here. We're going to be taking off next Tuesday for Pennsylvania. Sorry, I got something in my throat. And we're going to be gone for most of the month of April. So I thought I'd better get in here and at least make my presence known before I disappear for a while. So Kevin, you might make a mental note of that the K3JWI, I can usually hear you up there, but I don't even try to check in from up there. just a little too far for 100 watts, or 30 watts, I should say. Anyway, that's the rundown here on the 20V3 listening on the R390. The band was rough when we started, but it has cleaned up some, so I'm hearing most everyone. So again, 73s all the way around. Everybody have a good rest of the week, and happy Easter to all. W4AMI K3JWI. Thank you, Sam.
Thank you for being there, Ken. You're sounding great on that 20V3 from Harrison, and hope everything's going well there. Okay, going on down the list. We got Don K5HFG, Hot Filet Gumbo in Tick Ridge, Mississippi. It is your turn, sir. W4AMI.
W4AMI, this is K5HFG. Thank you, Sam. Good evening, and good evening to everybody on the net. Not much to report. I'm hearing everybody, so even though they're late, I'm still receiving signals. The band has improved somewhat, but it is noisy. I appreciate your gumbo, Sam. I appreciate that. Jack. Close to the land of gumbo. But we can say happy birthday to Manuel, and welcome back, Bob. It's good to hear you, my friend. I kind of missed hearing you, so hope you're feeling better. Anyway, 73, everybody. I'll keep it short. Catch you all later. W4AMI. Thanks for doing the net, Sam. This is K5HFG. Over.
Okay, Don, well, you're sounding great from Tick Ridge, and hope everything's going well, and you're going to get something good to eat for supper. That's what I'm looking forward to. And so we keep on going down the list. Let's go to Walhalla, South Carolina. Stan, it is your turn, sir. This is W4AMI. Over.
Oh, all right, Sam, and good evening to you. W4AMI. And the Southeastern AM Radio Club swapping fellowship net for Tuesday night. Good to hear you, Sam. Good to hear everybody. Manuel, God bless you, my friend. Happy birthday, and many, many more. Many, many more. Going to keep it real short, Sam. The list is long, and everybody's coming through here just fine. A little bit of QRM from other parts of the country, but it's not a problem. W4AMI, this is final thought, sorry, Sam, sorry. Final thought, Bob, good to hear you back. W4AMI, W4KR.
Okay, Stan, W4KR in Walhalla. It's good to have you with us, and hope everything's going well with you and Miss Joan. Okay, we're going on down the list to Greg, WA4III. It is your turn, sir. This is W4AMI. You there, Greg?
Go ahead, Greg.
Well, I expect not, said the constipated fly. Okay, all right, we'll go to WB4KKJ. It is your turn, sir. This is W4AMI.
Good evening, Sam, and everybody on the net. You're sounding good down here in Hayes, Florida tonight, Sam. Got a good signal on you, good audio. Want to wish you, Manuel, happy birthday and many more. And hope everybody has a great Easter. Just on the Johnson Ranger tonight, Collins 75S1 receiver, and microphone is a non-preamp D104. And got running legal limit with the Drake L4B. So we'll turn it back to you, Sam, and good job, sir.
All right, mighty fine. Appreciate it. And you're sounding good from Pace, Florida, and hope everything's going well. All right, let's go down to the bottom of my list. No, it's not the bottom of my list. I got about 3 more after this. And it's KC9, Quebec, Juliet, Echo, KC9QJE. It is your turn, W4AMI. Well, I don't hear him anyway. You might jot him down on your list there, Kevin. We'll try to...
Hey, Tim, you still on frequency. Go ahead, it's your turn.
Okay, the next 3 I got W4GUZ. Brown, it is your turn, sir. This is W4AMI.
Okay, Sam, yeah, I hollered at QJE, he is way, way, way up north, so he was doing good to get down here under the conditions tonight. I just wanted to jump in here. I'm glad that the time changed back. It means I can actually be a part of the net here through the summer months. It's hard to with work, getting home at 6:30 or 15 to 7 during the winter, but dreary day here. But spring has sprung. I hope it don't frost, because every fruit tree we have is in bloom, and I've been lucky so far. Either the wife or myself has got out and dashed water on the trees and saved 75%, 80% of the blooms, so I think we're going to be okay. Man, happy birthday to you. And my good friend BKC, Bob, good to hear you. Glad you're feeling better and on the mend. Good to hear your voice. I don't think you were on the 20V2 tonight, but I could be mistaken. I was on the way home listening on the cell phone on the SDR, but it didn't sound like your normal transmitters. Probably on the ART-13, maybe. Anyway, good evening everybody on the net, and yeah, things are good here at the head of Staggerweed, North Carolina, or Hawk, North Carolina. Neither one's on the map if you Google it, so I'm hidden away here. Back to you, Sam. W4AMI, W4GUZ. Good evening.
Good evening to you, Brandon. You're sounding mighty good on that ART-13, and hope everything's good in Staggerweed. And let's go up to Sweetwater Valley. Here's the voice of the Sweetwater Valley, W4OLJ. It is your turn, Virgil.
W4AMI and the net. This W4OLJ. Okay, Sam. Thanks a lot there for picking me up. Well, it's been raining about all day here in the valley, but I guess we needed it or we wouldn't get it there. Say happy birthday to Manuel and Bob over in Columbia. It's good to hear you on again. K4ENC Bob here in Sweetwater, he's going to have his 90th birthday Thursday, and his wife Jewel is going to have her 92nd birthday tomorrow. So they're going to be 90 and 92 here in a couple of days, and that's pretty good. Bob's still on the air a little bit. He likes to fool with that solar powered stuff, very, very low powered, but that's what he likes. He used to be on AM a lot. But anyway, that's about all we got, Sam. Doing a great job, and Kevin, he done a good job there. And it's good to hear everybody. Happy Easter to everybody. W4AMI in the net. This W4OLJ. 73s, everybody.
73s to you, Virgil. You're sounding great as always from the Sweetwater Valley, and appreciate you being with us. Great sounding station. Okay, we got Study Your Bible at the end of the list there, and I'm going to send it to you, and this is W4AMI. And then when you get through, maybe Kevin will pick it up, because we're at the bottom of the list now. You're the tail gunner. So anyway, Study Your Bible. It is your turn, sir. W4AMI.
Good evening, Sam. Sorry I'm late, but the 3965 net meets about the same time. And I was absent last night when the manual called it. I was helping out a buddy of mine, and buddy of his just back on the air again. So anyway, y'all be sure to go to church Sunday, Easter Sunday. Manuel, you can send me a piece of chocolate pie if you want to, and I'll appreciate it for your birthday. And for Study Your Bible. Thanks, Sam.
Thank you for being there, and enjoy that dessert. It's always wonderful. Okay, let's go back to WA4KM to assume the call, W4AMI, and close us out. Boy, I've enjoyed the net and being great to be with you always, Kevin. So WA4KM, assume the call and go.
All right, good evening. Thank you, Sam, and appreciate each and every one of y'all checking in this evening. What a list, a whole page, guys. And again, yeah, don't forget Easter Sunday coming up. Remember the reason, our Lord and Savior, if you believe. I do, and I know most everybody on here probably does, and that's a good thing. Okay, let's see. We got let me pick up a couple here, and then we'll see if we missed anybody. The only ones I got on here, I got KKJ and then the AL0F guy. So let me see if I can pick up WB4KKJ. Are you still there? It's over to you for your comments. This is W4AMI.
Hey, Kevin, Sam got me.
Oh, okay, I must step away. Okay, good deal. All right, well, I appreciate it. All right, let's see. The only one I see that we missed, and we'll take some check-ins, is the AL0F. And Manuel, listen out and see if he's there. It's over to you, sir, for your comments.
Yeah, good evening. W4AMI, this is AL0F. And my name's Tim, Tango India Mike. I live in Hopp, Alabama, just not too far from Donnie over here. I want to say happy birthday to Manuel and John, BZS down there. Good evening, Ben. And everybody else on here. Everybody sounds pretty good. I'm on a ICOM 746. I don't have any idea how it sounds. I'm used to plate modulated AM, but I'm just getting back on the air after a long absence, so baby steps, I guess. Weather's improving and everything's good here. Nice to listen to everybody. Thanks for letting me in, and I'll turn it back to you before AMI. This is AL0F and a good group.
Okay, Tim, I've got you on the roster. Appreciate you checking in. And also, Richard, in for Study Your Bible. Hello to you, and tell Miss Sharon over there. She's a ham also, Richard's wife, Miss Sharon. So, Manuel probably won't save you no cake. You know how big he is. Anyway, okay, we've reached the bottom of the list, and we'll stand by and take people. We'll take some check-ins if you'd like to get on the list and make a comment this evening. And again, this is the Tuesday night edition of the SAMRC, and that stands for the Southeastern AM Radio Club Swap and Fellowship Net. If you're not on the roster and you'd like to make a comment, well, please come at this time. This is W4AMI.
AB4AM's back.
Okay, I got you, Rob, and then I think K3FZD. Larry, if that's you, go ahead and make one, and we'll pick Rob back up again and take some more check-ins. So go ahead, K3FZ Delta.
Roger, thank you. I checked in earlier, but it seems that often you get to the bottom of the list, and but anyhow, I won't hold that against you. So we had a lot of wind last night on Signal Mountain, then rain, and we lost our power from 9:30 p.m. to somewhere around 5 in the morning. It happened a lot here on Signal Mountain. I wasn't on the air at the time, fortunately, but they got the power back, and obviously I'm running now. So the trees don't seem to have very deep roots here on the mountain. So back to you, W4AMI, K3FZ.
Okay, well, we appreciate you hanging in there. Yeah, and I had you on the list here, and thanks for, like I said, hanging in there. We had a long list tonight, which is a good thing. AM's still alive, and you know, it just takes a long time to get through these lists, and appreciate y'all being patient and hanging in there to the end. Okay, and we don't want to leave anybody out. That's why I always go in there and ask if we've left anybody out, because people get upset, and I agree with them 100%. We don't want to leave anyone out. Okay, speaking of that, Rob, you sounded great when you came back, so let me send it up there to the metropolis of Dawsonville, Georgia. You had a great signal, by the way. Your audio was gone, but I think you found the culprit. AB4AM, this is W4AMI.
All right, Kevin, W4AMI in the group. Sam did a great job. Yeah, I think it will have. I've got an old mixer board here that's got 15 channels, and now I'm down to about 12, so hopefully we're going to figure it out. I'm still a little hot on some areas on the scope here, but we'll get it toned back down. Get it to where we can get it more like where it should be, but we're just slowly but surely getting there. At least we're trying to figure out what some of the problems are. And we'll get this audio chain figured out one of these days. But anyway, happy birthday, Manuel. I won't keep it because I know everybody's getting tired and been a long net. And Bob, good to hear you again, my friend. And I'm going to try to get back in here as much as we can with the work schedule. So back to you, Kevin. Appreciate you picking me back up. AB4AM.
Okay, Rob. I'm going to send you a video, and you can do with it what you want. You sound good that time. You can see where it's cutting off. I guess you may have a peak limiter. But it's out there pretty good ways. But you sounded good, and I'll shoot you this video, and you can do with it what you may. Just for help purposes only. I ain't being critical, but I know you like seeing what's going on and everything. But it sounds great, and like I said, you got good skirts on it. It's just out there a little bit. Alrighty, next, let's see. No, we don't have a next. We've reached the bottom of the list. If you'd like to get on the Tuesday night edition of the Southeastern AM Radio Club Swap and Fellowship Net, please come at this time. This is W4AMI.
W4OYT.
W4MAC.
Guys, I run out of page here. Let me tell you what I got on that one. We've got a long list. I got N4OYT. Good to hear you. And I got W4MAC Mac. And then I got WB, what's my writing here? 5 Sugar Kilo Mike, I believe. Did I get that right, gentlemen? Okay, I guess I did. All right, and we'll pick up some more if there's any. I had to flip the page over. Hadn't done that in a long time. So let's pick up N4OYT. Hope you're doing well up there. This is W4AMI.
W4AMI from N4OYT. Good evening, Kevin and all the men. Yeah, I run a little late because I was listening to the sideband there up over 75. Just wanted to jump in for the numbers and say good evening to everybody. And not going to stay long because I got to go make a badly needed trip to the rain room. Anyway, I'm running the little Flex 3000 and the old Dentron Clipperton L. So we'll just say 73s and let you carry on, and we're going to head to the rain room. N4OYT back at the net.
Well, you ain't never laid here until we close it out, so glad you stopped by. And you're sounding good, by the way. And thanks for stopping by. All righty, next on the list, we got Mac W4MAC. It's over to you, sir, for your comments. This is W4AMI.
Mac, I guess I'll be known as the other Mac. I'm not sounding as good as that first one did. That was good sounding radio. Anyway, good evening to you, Kevin. Kevin, great job out there. Happy birthday, Manuel, if you're still listening. I hope everybody's having a wonderful night on air. So right now, it's my go-to AM station. I'm liking it. S673 is doing a great job of receive. Got me a great deal on this radio. I believe it was Simon and that was talking about military radios. About what we're in Mississippi, Northwest Georgia. I think that was last week and got another one. Purple pull-up 4R. He had, I think, about 3 military radios left in there. I know a couple of them was R13s, but I don't know what the other one was. And I tell you what, he's got some of everything out there. He's got another complete D-scope station, big old green boxes. And I know he's got another Hallicrafters HT-37, X111. He's got a pile of equipment and he's selling it right. So if you're looking for anything, check with him. On KX4R. He seems to know the majority of the people here on the net. I was talking to him about getting back on the radio. He keeps saying he might surprise me. We'll see. I don't have a whole lot of anything social for the net. I just want to check in and say hello. Gives me an opportunity to play a little bit of AM. I reckon that's about all I got. Back to you, Kevin. W4AMI.
Well, okay. Appreciate you checking in. The HT20 sounds great, and the SX73 is a beautiful receiver. And I know Greg personally. He worked at UPS, and I worked at Roadway and Yellow Freight, so I knew Greg for many years. KX4R up there in Cartersville now, up there by the covered bridge. I've known him for years, and he does great work. As a matter of fact, on my first Viking back in the 90s, Greg done a mod, audio mod to that thing, and it sounds incredible. I need to get it back out and run it some. But really good technician. He got real big into, I think, 6 meters and stuff, and he was real big in AM and just kind of left, but I hadn't heard his name in a long time. Anyway, moving along here, I know it's getting late, guys. Let me pick up this Whiskey Bravo 5 Sugar Kilo Mike. Sir, it's over to you for your comments, and welcome. This is W4AMI.
W4AMI, this is Whiskey Bravo 5 Sierra Kilo Mike. My name is Ken, and Kilo Echo November, and tonight represents my first ever AM broadcast. So I've been listening to you guys and wanted to give it a whirl. I've talked to a couple of the guys that are on my local morning run about it, and I was able to catch y'all this evening and just wanted to come over and say hello to everyone. So my name is Ken. I live in Ackerman, Mississippi, and I appreciate you giving me a few minutes to get on, and I hope everybody has a wonderful evening. Whiskey 4 Alpha Mike India, this is Whiskey Bravo 5 Sierra Kilo Mike.
Okay, well, I appreciate it. Ken, I got you down here. Ken, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, this net's been going on for years, and which leads me into this because we're at the bottom of the list. We've got 3 nets during the week, actually 4, and I don't know if you're familiar with them or not, but I'll run through them real quick. Monday night, we got the Eagle Net, and that's WE4AM. I'm having a brain, or whatever, CRS. Anyway, on Monday night, and it's at 7 o'clock Eastern. That's the Eagle Net, and then, of course, here, this one's probably one of the longest running AM nets I know of or been a part of. This is the Tuesday night on 3885. It starts at 7 o'clock. We got a pre-net at 6:30, and that's Eastern time, by the way. And good net here. And check out, well, let me go through the other nets. Now, on Thursday night, we got the Gulf Coast Mullet Society net on 3885 kilocycles in the AM mode, obviously, at 7 o'clock Eastern. So stop by and check those out. And then, of course, you know, Sunday morning, 6 a.m., they got the Warren Ellie Memorial Net by the Florida AEM group. And if you want to check out more about this group here, anyone out there listening, go to our website. That's W4AMI.org. That's Whiskey 4 Alpha Mike India.org, Oscar Romeo Golf. And you'll just be amazed that Dr. Ron's done a fabulous job with that web page, and it's got a list of the members, and you can become a member at no charge, and you can also get a certificate with your number on it, signed and sent to you. Check with Mr. Eddie Brown, and of course all he charges, I think, just for the shipping or the mail, which is very minimal. And there's lots of good stuff on there, some builds, some radios you probably never seen, or maybe some you seen when you were a kid or something, and projects going on, and I could go on and on about it, but I'll wrap this up. It's a really good website, and AM's still alive, guys. Okay, we've reached the bottom of the list, and this will be the Alpha and Omega call, as Sam says it, and I've run out of room on my page, which is, I haven't done that in a long time. So anyone, if I've missed anyone, come now, and if you want to get on the tail end of the list, please come now. This is the last call. This is W4AMI.
Kilo
Echo 4, Romeo Oscar Alpha.
Oh, bring the K4R. Give me that again.
Kilo Echo 4, Romeo Oscar Alpha. ROA, Roll On, Alabama.
Okay, I thought I heard one else in there. All right, well, let me just send it to you. I had to find somewhere to put you on the list here. So welcome to the Tuesday night SAMRC Swap and Fellowship Net. We're glad you're here. So we'll send it to you. KE4RO, yep, A. Give me your name, too, and I'll put you on the roster here. This is W4AMI.
My name is Dennis. It's Delta Echo November, India Sierra. Located in Choctaw County, Alabama, a little place called Red Springs. And I'm on top of a big, tall hill, so I'm in a good place. But, yeah, I just heard y'all in there wanted to join in. Maybe I'll look y'all up on the internet and maybe we can check in some more. I know you got to go, so we'll turn it back over to you. KE4, are we?
All righty, well, you sound good. You got a great sounding station, and yeah, please come back. And I'm sure you heard what I was giving the other nets on here, and we'd love to have you, and I'm sure they would as well. Same guys, good bunch of people, and good family-oriented, if you know what I mean. And you can put it on with the wife and the grandkids around. Okay, and I thought I heard one more in there. I don't want to leave them out, and if not, we'll wrap this up. Was there one I missed in there? Over? Okay, yeah, I'm hearing you in there. So, but I didn't get your call, but I did hear you and see you on the monitor. Anyone happen to pick him up by any chance? I did hear him just a little. Okay. Anyway, well, thanks for stopping by, guys. We got to wrap this up because the north guys up north, they come in here around 8 o'clock, so that we're doing good to get out of here about a minute early. Guys, listen, I appreciate each and every one of y'all that's checked in this evening. We haven't had a list like this in quite some time. Great bunch of people here. Be a part of it. Like I said, go check out the W4AMI.org website. Become a member, no charge. No bothering you, hook, line, sinker, and all that. And see what it's about and see some good stuff. Alrighty, well, at this time, my name's Kevin, and my call is WA4KM, Whiskey Alpha 4 Kilo Mike. I'm located in West Georgia, in a little town called Billerica, the City of Gold, they call it. And I hope everybody has a great and wonderful evening. I've had a good time doing this, and I'm tired, and I'm going to throw these steaks on the grill. I'll send it back to Sam. He can tie the ribbons on it. And thank you again, everyone, for being a part of this wonderful net. So KF4TXQ, over to you, and this is W4AMI signing and WA4KM. Over to you, Sam.
Thank you, Kevin. You did a wonderful job with the pre-net and the wrap-up of the net and so forth, and it's been a great net. I'll tell you right now, I love this net, and so do you. So we're going to rock along. Now, while I got it, I want to make a plea for my SRT4 Alpha Radio Marine set I'm looking for. It's about 4 feet tall and about 20 inches wide, and it weighs about 150 pounds, and that's what I built Little Hoss in, and I'm looking for another one. I know there's a bunch of them out there. They're not necessarily SRT4As, but they made a whole lot of boxes like this and had different variations of them and so forth, and they were actually CW and modulated CW only. And, of course, it had a pair of 813s in it, so that told me something that I wanted to have. Pardon me. And so let's all remember, if we got time and the appetite for it, we're going to meet on the 6th of April down at Poplar Dogs, about 4 miles from here. And we're going to have a meeting, an eating meeting there. And then after we get through socializing and eating a good lunch, those that want to tailgate, come down here and we'll tailgate on the front lawn. And thanks again, Kevin, for calling the net and the pre-net. And this is KF4TXQ. Diddly-da-di-da, y'all. It's been wonderful. And happy birthday, Manuel.